guys, welcome back to the Scottish Gaming Rebels. I am the host with the most. I am the gorgeous, the best looking Fatman. Now guys, obviously if you have caught us before on one of our videos and you've hit that like and subscribe button, you are absolute legends. If this is the first time you're seeing one of our videos, then why not hit that subscribe button right now, because everybody who does subscribe to this channel will be entered into the prize draw for a copy of Modern Warfare 2022 at the end of the year. Now basically what we'll do is we'll get you a code, we'll ship it over to you through a DM or a message or an email, whatever you decide to choose, and we'll get you your copy free of charge. This will be going out to one lucky subscriber, so guys, if you want to win me a chance, hit that bell. Now obviously guys, with that we're going to get into this week's news. Now obviously if you've been here before, you know Freaky Friday News is a day where we bring you all the gaming news from the week into one compact video. Now this week we're going to talk about the Steam Deck launch that happened last week. Now obviously guys, with that said and done, it has been received very well by a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people have been sharing videos on YouTube, Twitter, and they have really enjoyed the console so far. Now with that said and done, there was a little glitch the other day there which actually showed there was a bit of stick drift on the right analog stick. Now with that said and done guys, they have released a patch that should fix that. Now like I said before, if you have got a Steam Deck and you are enjoying it, hit us in the comments below. Tell us how you feel about it. Is it good? Is it bad? What have you found about it? I have heard that it is graphically really good. You know what I mean? Obviously there is rumours about a Steam Deck 2 coming out with a 90Hz screen, which would obviously put it right up top shelf there guys for everybody. But obviously with that we'll just need to wait and see. Now the question I have here is, if this is how well the Steam Deck's doing, because obviously it does have access to the Steam library, your Steam library, you can take it with you everywhere. It doesn't fit your pocket because it's quite a monstrous machine, but it's not that big that you can't put it in your bag per se. Now obviously with that guys, can we see Sony and Microsoft really looking into this bandwagon now? Because let's face facts, Sony, if there's a chance of them making a couple of quid, you know they're going to do it. Now obviously they did have success with the PS Vita, so can we see them going for another release of a handheld console with the power of the PS5 or similar, with some of the content that they have nowadays? Can they really go and do this? Microsoft would be in a better stable field for it guys, in all fairness, because they do have the Game Pass. Now if they release a handheld console with the Game Pass on it guys, I can honestly say that firstly I will definitely be getting it on release day, and secondly it's going to blow everything else out of the water. Now obviously Nintendo have had they are the forerunners at the moment with the technology they have with the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo OLED, and it's impressive with what we can see in this day and age, especially with the technology. Now next up we're going to talk about Elden Rings and the continued success it's had over the week. Now yes, I know a lot of people out there who got caught up in a hype train, went out, bought it and realised it is a From Software game and it's just like Dark Souls, so yeah, you're going to die a hell of a lot until you kind of learn the ways. Now people who have played Dark Souls have obviously came out and said that they are getting smashed about silly, but they are enjoying the game overall. Now with that guys, again, it's a game of choice. It's a game of, if you think you can play it, then play it. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to play it guys, because I would end up putting my fist through the wall or, you know, destroying my gaming setup. Now obviously that's not something we want to do, so I'm staying away from it, but what I am doing is I'm watching it on Twitch, I'm seeing it on YouTube guys, and I'm keeping up to date with all the information about it. And to be honest with you guys, it is overall looking like a really fantastic game. Yes, it does have its bugs and glitches. This is 2022, whereas 2021 was pretty much just a bug year. I'm hoping that this year is, so far, you know what I mean, it hasn't been that bad. Now obviously with that said and done, From Software and Bandai Namco have given their Japanese staff a 25% pay rise, roughly just under $500 extra a month, because of the sales and success of Elden Rings. Now guys, with that, you know what I mean, you would stop and think to yourself, well hold on a minute, if they're doing this because of the sales that they've had so far, then why are they not doing this? Why is other companies not doing this? Activision, EA, Ubisoft? And to be totally honest with you guys, I think it's just because, you know, they're pretty much all just money hungry, greedy bitches. And I'm not saying that From Software and Bandai Namco aren't greedy too, but they're showing their loyalty and they're showing respect to their staff, and that is what we'd like to see more in the gaming industry. Now obviously up next we have Activision. Here we go again, and basically if you have seen our video on Wednesday, if you didn't see the video on Wednesday, it was basically our beliefs, facts, predictions for Modern Warfare 2022 and what we're likely to see over the next couple of months, and obviously over the next 2 years as well. If you haven't seen it, why not after the end of this video jump over, hit it with a like, check it out, and leave us comments below to let us know what you think or you're hoping to see in the next Call of Duty. Now with that, like I said guys, we're back to Activision, and this time it's reported that Big Bobby Kotick, the little ginger garden gnome, is going to be receiving $15 million if the acquisition from Microsoft goes through. Now, in all fairness, guys, I'm going to be honest, there's no way in God's green earth that is not going to go through. But, you know, this man doesn't need any more money. $15 million to this guy is pretty much chump change at the moment. And why? Because, you know what I mean, he's making more money than God at the moment. And that is just how he seems to do business. Now, how many times do you think Bobby Kotick's turned around and went, do you know what, guys, I'm going to go without my pay this year, or without my bonus, and I'm going to give it to the devs that released the last game? And I don't think he has. I think he might have tried it once and it didn't go. I think he said he wasn't going to take his bonus and then got a bigger bonus. So yeah, do you know what I mean? The guy is just rotten pure evil. Now obviously, guys, like I said, you know what I mean, that is from Activision. Now obviously we do have some news coming from EA and DICE. They are going to be releasing a patch next week for Battlefield 2042. It's only taken them 4 or 5 months, and by this time, guys, I'm actually fed up waiting. But obviously when people say to me, you know, Battlefield will get better, yeah, okay, Battlefield get better. What we getting next week? Oh yeah, that's right, we're getting the ability to speak to people in game, which should have been there for day one. We're getting a refresh scoreboard, which should have been there for day one, and a couple of minor fixes. This game doesn't need minor fixes. This game needs bloody the breath of life to bring it back. I'm sorry, I did go on last night and I did have a couple of games on it, or I had a game on it, so, and you know, after one game, and I'm thinking, you know, this is just, no, this isn't Battlefield. This is Call of Duty on steroids with less players, more AI, and it's just constant. So yeah, they're going to be releasing a patch. Now, can we see this being maybe a patch that's going to change the way it works? I know they have come out recently and said about they're looking into the community's feedback on map design. Guys, you really do need to look at the map design, and if you can do it, then you know, that's fantastic. If not though, then I mean, try and do something. Try and release your next maps to have better flow, better cover for infantry, and try and cut back on the vehicles, right? Because the vehicles literally just rule the matches. This drop them anywhere you want crap needs to be taken out. Obviously, I'm fed up seeing vehicles on roofs and things like that, guys, but at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? People play with what they have. If you have a tool, you're going to use it. And unfortunately, community for Battlefield is dying. It's pretty much dead as it is, and I'm hoping that these new updates are going to push through and make it better. Now, obviously, guys, we do have some film news this weekend. We'll see the release of The Batman by Robert Pattinson. Now, obviously, guys, all the reviews out so far are hitting with a 10 out of 10, and I am actually looking forward to this. Now, the last films, the Batman films we obviously watched, you know what I mean, was going to be the trilogy, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Returns, and they were fantastic films. Can I honestly say that these are going to be better, or are these going to be worse than this new Batman? I'm not 100% sure, guys, but I'm looking forward to checking it out for myself and seeing if the film is actually worthwhile, you know what I mean, if it's going to be that good a film, or if it's just basically another money making scheme, you know what I mean, another way for them just to make a couple of $1 billion while they're sitting there just looking about. And obviously Robert Pattinson, guys, if you don't know who he is, he was in Twilight, yeah, that shiny vampire pish, it was out a couple of years back. But obviously, guys, with that, you know what I mean, when it comes down to it, I think he's grown as an actor. We'll find out how good he is when we see this new film. And hey, that's that. If you are going to see Batman this weekend, hit us up in the comments below. Tell us if you are, if you're not. Tell us your ins and outs of what you think about the new film. Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's just going to be the same crap as every other year? In all fairness, guys, there is a high chance that it's going to be... A few people have said it's going to be dreary. It's very dreary and dark. I'm sorry, it is Batman, do you know what I mean? He's not, doesn't run about with, you know, pink slippers on and a bunny rabbit teddy. So with that, guys, we're also going to be seeing some kind of violence and things like that, which is obviously a bonus. Now, guys, as always, that has been our video for Freaky Friday News. I would like to thank everyone for watching, for tuning in. And guys, if you have any suggestions for future videos, by all means, please hit us up in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join us over on Twitter at Scottish Gaming Rebels. Obviously, you can also follow us on Twitter at Scottish Gaming Rebels as well. And guys, thank you very much. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. Peace out.